Right, hello boys. Hello. I'm just getting the game loaded up as per usual. So we'll be on the starting screen for a second. I do want to start loading into the server because I had to replace the track again. And I can't remember if I actually replaced it or not. So I might get track mismatch. But yeah, the track is pinned. The track is the pinned comment. So you guys can start loading into the server. Right, let's give this a go. And there's another Aiden that has this track on their server as well. Am I going to get track mismatch or are we good? I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Hello, Sicko, aka Caleb, I suppose. Hello, Fuzzy. Hello, Gavin. Hello, Rockwood. Hello, maybes. But yeah, server is up, boys. If you are wanting to jump in, track is pinned. Everything you need to get in the server. The password is pubs, all lowercase. That will be on the screen once I actually get to the main screen. But when I'm loading into the server, it'll just be a black screen for a minute. So there's no point me changing it just yet. But yes, welcome everyone. Welcome. I'm hoping, is the mic fine or is it controller mic? Because sometimes when I turn the controller off and on again, it does change it to the controller mic. So, am I good? Am I on my normal mic? We should be good. I don't think it changed the controller mic, but we should be good. You need some MX practice. Well, the first two tracks I have in mind are both motocross tracks. So I suppose you can get a little bit of your motocross practice in there. I have Norwood, which is Horan's brand new track, which was on the shop, but is now on MC Mods. And then PS's new track that came out a few days ago. So they're the two tracks we have in mind at the minute. And then the third track, who knows? Probably will try and be Supercross if I can find a Supercross track. But it depends. I don't think there's been a new Supercross track come out in the last few days. So I don't know. If you guys find any Supercross tracks or know a Supercross track that you want us to jump on, then we can always do that. But yeah, we're going to have a nice chill pub lobby day. Have some fun in some pub lobbies again. Obviously, we had Enduro on Friday, which if you were in that stream, then you will know that it was all a very, very big kerfuffle. There was a lot of stuff that went on in that stream. So if you were in there, then I hope you had some fun. That video will be out on Friday. But here we go. We are in the server now. I've moved a couple little things around a little bit. I do also want to say as well, at the bottom right of the screen, as you boys can see, we do indeed have a 20% discount on my coaching at the minute. So if you all want to get a coaching session with me, it is 20% off for the next month. So the 9th of December today, up until the 9th of January, which is Anaheim 1. So if you want to get some Supercross practice in up until Anaheim 1, you want to get a fun bit of Supercross practice in, or if you just want a normal coaching session, then they are cheaper. You can get them for cheaper at the minute. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a Christmassy deal. Tracks I'm going to play is this one, which is Norwood, which is pinned, and then the next one is PS's new track, which came out a few days ago, so that'll be on the front of the mods. Can't remember what it's called. I'll have to download it myself as well. I switched to PS5. I did indeed switch to PS5. I have a new black PS5 controller because I just needed an upgrade. I wanted to get an upgrade. Nothing wrong with my PS4 controller. I just wanted to change it. Jake changed to it as well. Don't know why I'm going to do that. I haven't played this track before either, so I'm going to be learning it as I'm going along right now. But yeah, I just wanted to change it up a little bit, and also they don't make PS4 controllers anymore, so if anything did go wrong with that PS4 controller, then I wouldn't be able to get a new one. I'd have to get basically like a second-hand one, or get it off someone that had new controllers or something. Looks like Davey hasn't updated the track, because it was a re-downloadable update, so if you downloaded it like yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever, you might need to re-download it. I had to do the same. But yeah, I thought we'd change it up a little bit, move to the PS5, make the upgrade. I do have a nice coffee as well, so I will be drinking that halfway through the stream. But I got a, my family got a new coffee machine. It's one of those proper ones where you got like the coffee beans and you put the thing in and you tamp it and everything. It's one of them coffee machines, so I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately because it's just fun to make coffees now. But I've got a nice one to wake me up. Thank you, Gavin, for subscribing. You've got a nice Americano to wake me up a little bit for the stream. Ooh, we are all over the place. But yeah, I've got to learn the track while we do this, so if I do crash loads and loads of times, then don't blame me, blame the track. Also, new Max HUD as well, as you can probably see. Well, I call it Max HUD, but it isn't made by Max, which is obviously cluing the name why it's called Max HUD. But this is just a genuine new HUD by Thomas, his name is. I do have a video coming out on it tomorrow. Everything you need to know. Everything, how to download it, how to add stuff, how to change stuff, how to do it all, what it does, how it works, so on and so on and so on. I have a video coming out tomorrow. You've had 7 double espressos, what, today? Hello, Liam. But yeah, new HUD that I'm sort of figuring out and learning as well, changing bits around, seeing what I like. Farming the views from the new HUD. Indeed, that's what the YouTube game is all about, George. Something new comes out, something that can actually be quite good. Got to get a tutorial video out or a tips video or something. Game's a game. You guys wait till MTG comes out. God, the amount of clickbait videos I already have planned for MTG. It's like, how have I learned the game so quick? These settings got me really good at the game. Live pub lobbies to get better at the game. So on and so on and so on. How, you know, how to install everything, how to download the game, how to click play, how to go to a track. MTG is going to have a lot of videos. And I'm kind of hoping that, I don't know, I'm hoping it comes out at a time where I can stream a lot. Definitely runs better than Max HUD. I never really had an issue with Max HUD, so I don't download it and it's a notable difference, but you did say that it does help, so maybe it does. Maybe I do have better frames. I'm getting constantly 240 FPS. Yeah, I have it capped. I keep the, what's it called, thingy-majiggy cap on, the 166 cap. I don't bother changing that. 166 FPS is fine. I've tried lowering it before. I've tried playing on like 100, I don't know, like 120 or like 75 to see if it makes it a lot more stable, but the game feels different if you lower the frames, because obviously the frames per second are worse, so you don't really get that. I don't know. It almost changes how you have to play the game, kind of. Fair enough, Rockwood. Getting the coffee to keep you going, I suppose. Right, I've got to try and figure this track out. Oh, but I've got to try and learn the track. Radar is the best update. I've never been a fan of the radar thing, even when people used it on Max HUD. I think it looks absolutely horrible, and it's pointless. I think you have a look behind button, you can see if someone's coming up you inside, you can see if there's people in front of you, you can see if there's people around you. Don't really think I need like arrows pointing to where people are. You kind of just figure it out when you're riding, I suppose. I did watch about, I don't know, like 5 minutes of Lindsay's video on this track, and he was saying that it's pretty small for the 450, so I'm hitting most of these jumps like half roll, because I feel like most of them are pretty small, but other than that, I have no idea what the size of these jumps are. That's the finish jump. Interesting finish jump. But yeah, come hop in here, boys. Come do some racing. Get some pub lobbies going again. We'll try and hit everything nice. Just try and get somewhat of a decent lap going. Oh my god. And it still does feel weird on the PS5 controller as well. So I have to like, I spend longer warming up, if that makes sense. I feel like I spend more time trying to get my thumbs and everything warmed up, because it's a bit of a different feeling. Much better than what I had, you know, than what it felt like when I first got it. Interesting place to be stopped there, Mr. Rockwood. I still want to try and figure out everything with this new HUD, like change stuff around to how I want it, but I feel like I've kind of got it in the spot that I want. I know you can run both, you can run this HUD and Max HUD at the same time, but I don't really want to be running 2 HUDs at the same time, because I feel like that is when it's going to ruin your FPS and give you more issues if you're running 2 at the exact same time. I feel like they kind of like contradict or work against each other more than actually work together, because they're just made by completely different people at completely different times, made in a completely different way. So I feel like they would just, I don't know, I feel like run them together. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but I don't know. I feel like it's not going to help with anything if you're running 2 HUDs at the same time. I know some people use the stand-ins from Max HUD and the time from this HUD and just everything like that, but I'd rather have one or the other. I feel like you should choose between it. But Thomas did update the fuel, so it was literally just the fuel, but as you can see now, it's gone to yellow. So it says I've got 3.9 laps left. That's how many laps I will get on this fuel, essentially. So I guess it's kind of nice, but for me, it's not really something that I care about. I feel like 9 times out of 10 I overfuel the bike anyway to guarantee that I get across the line and actually can finish the race. But I mean, I guess it's kind of nice knowing how much fuel is left, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's something that you really need. I don't think I need like an average or how much I've used or anything like that. Although it did say 3.9 estimated, and now it's gone to 8. So I don't really know why it's changed. I don't know why it said I can make 4 laps, and now it's saying, oh no, you can do double the laps. Now it's gone down to 8, so don't know what that means, but dookie dookie. Yeah, like I said, I don't really think I need to know how much I've used. I feel like I normally put enough fuel in anyway. I normally overfuel. I know a lot of people love to like underfuel so much, not underfuel, but like they'll put the exact amount in. Like if they can do like 3.2 liters to finish the race, they'll do 3.2 liters, whereas I just whacked 3.5 or 4 in, just so I know I've got more. So I guess for the people that want like an exact fuel, or like to use like an exact amount of fuel in a race, they can use this, but for me, I overfuel either way. I tend to not mess around with it too much. These ruts are interesting though. I wonder if you can just rail the outside there. Ruts are very interesting because they go into the floor more than come out of the floor. The track is pinned. It's Lord MX by Huron. The track is pinned at the top of the chat. And then password and everything is on the screen. And as well, for, I know Davey's in here. I can show Davey this as well, technically. But this is a... I'll go back to the pits so it doesn't look all dirty. But new gear for the club boys for Sunday, for WSX. Made it earlier to just to sort of get it done, but nice fresh gear set. Already some boots that are matching. I'm not sure if everyone on the team has these boots because they're from AJP days, I think. If not, I'll whack it in the pack as well. But nice, decent setup. Change it up a little bit. Get a bit of colour going again. Obviously, we had a bit of red, bit of white, sort of kind of bland colours. Thank you, Victor, for subscribing. You've got pizza in the oven right now. Big W, Mr. Squillington. Hopefully you enjoy your pizza. What pizza is it? What toppings you got on it? What's your go-to kind of pizza? Do you want to skip these ruts or... password is pubs. It is just above the controller. The track is black because you've downloaded the server version, most likely. So make sure you download the top downloadable link, not the bottom one. One is the track, and then underneath that... Oh my, Higo. Thank you very much, Higo. Jesus. Hello, welcome to the stream, Higo. Thank you very, very much for that 40. Holy balls. W Higo's in the chat, everybody. Hello, Higo. Welcome to the stream, my friend. That is a very... That's a very lovely entrance you got there. W in the chat for Higo. Thank you, Higo. I very, very, very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. W's in the chat for Mr. Higo. How are you doing on this fine Tuesday evening? Whose clubs need to sponsor IRL? I don't know if it's been announced. There's one, they've got a clinic. A new clinic, like medical clinic kind of thing that'll be working at their compound. And also they have a what's it called, new gear sponsor, but I don't know if that's been announced yet, so I'm not going to say. I think I said it in the last stream. Most people might already know it, but I've not seen any post yet, so I'm not going to say anything. I've been told in a private chat, so I'm assuming it's not public yet, but I feel like some people know already. Yes, everybody spam them W's. Thank you very much, Higo. I very much do appreciate that, my friend. Bro came in with the big old cock-out entrance. We love to see it. How do you install a new Max HUD? Literally the same as you downloaded the last Max HUD. You download it, it'll be in a WinRAR, and then you literally just throw it into your plugins, I think it is. I do have a full video coming out tomorrow on literally how to install it and how to use it, essentially. But yeah, literally just throw it in with your Max HUD. You can remove your Max HUD as well, but there's free like DLO files, I think they're called, or something like that. Basically, the free files, keep them free in there. But you've got a Max HUD folder and then a Max HUD file. Delete them too, but keep the other free. Just stopping by on your lunch break. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Higo. Hopefully work's treating you well. Hopefully you got a nice long lunch break. Will I use a new gear brand to say, Fox? Yeah, we're in a bit of a difficult spot, Rockwood, because I've said to Dan as well, I said that I'm not leaving FXR. I don't know, I feel I've got a good enough relationship that I don't see the point in leaving a gear brand that I've got a good relationship with and that have helped me out with good stuff, some deals and free clothes and stuff like that. I'm not going to leave them just because some, you know, real life brand obviously has changed, so I'm sticking with FXR, but depending on what's going to happen with the bikes team, I do not have a clue. I don't know whether it's going to... I don't know whether we're going to change from Club Mex, because I don't see the point of being Club Mex if we're not using any of their stuff. So, yeah, we'll see what's happening with the team. I don't know what's happening with the bikes team. I don't know whether we're saying Club Mex or changing the name or coming up with a whole new name. I have no idea. But as far as I've spoke to Dan, I have literally said I'm sticking with FXR. I'm not changing. I don't race IRL. I ride IRL, but I don't race. I never really, I don't ride enough to, like, race to the point where I'd be anything special in races. I'd just be like a mid-pack, bottom of the pack kind of guy. It'd just be kind of pointless, so if I did want to race in real life, I'd have to ride a lot more to actually... I don't know, if I race, I'd want to do well in the races, not just turn up and race mid-pack or bottom of the field. So I've never really bothered racing, to be honest. I'm not going to be anything special in the races. ADX are looking for a decent rider. I'm not leaving the team or anything, Rockwood. I will continue to run Club MX or whatever we change it to if it does get changed, or we'll just stay Club MX, I don't know. But you know, me and Jake are gonna continue running the team. Not gonna leave everyone behind. I have had offers. Thank you, Higa. But yeah, I've had people messaging me even in the FXR chat, like, you know, we'll have you, but I'm not gonna leave the team or anything. We'll just end up changing how it's run probably. Cash Money. I have a video coming out tomorrow, so everything in that will be sorted for you. So don't worry, it's already done. It's already recorded and uploaded. It just comes out tomorrow, 11 AM my time, wherever that is for you guys. I believe it's 11 AM anyway. Should be. But yeah, that is how to install it, how to download it, how to use it, what you have, all of this. Colours and words and fuel and miles an hour and everything. Basically everything is covered. This is a nice jump. It's a bit like a free rider kind of jump. Like a 360 over. I'll get a race going in a minute. We've got a few people loading in still, I think. FXR Triumph team. We are going full Triumph for Anaheim. So A1, we're all going to be on the Triumph model, which is why I'm using the Suzuki model so much, because I don't want to burn out the Triumph model that we've got. But all the Club MX boys will be on Triumph for A1. We're planning on it to be most of Supercross, but Supercross is a long time, like 17 rounds. It's like 20 odd weeks, so we'll probably end up getting bored of the Triumph after like 4 months using it. But for the plan A1, we're all going to be full Triumph, and yeah, we'll probably look more like the FXR Triumph team than the Club MX team. What about to have IRL? You got a Road Legal YZ250. I have a Husky 250 4-stroke FC 250. 2017, I think it is. I got it 2021, 2022 or something. I think I got it. But yeah, 2017 Husky 250 4 fatty, Husky 250 4-stroke. Hello, Aim. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll do like one more lap-ish, and then I'll get a race going. I think we've got most people in here, I'd say. I might end up changing the... I don't know, can I change the map colours of people? I'm trying to think, because everything is white, name and everything, and it kind of... Yeah, let's change these around a little bit. I feel like white is too much white. All the numbers are white, the outline's white. Kind of like the... kind of like the dark grey. It's not in your face so much. What do you mean, what is this? You're talking about the HUD. This is the new HUD. Full video coming out tomorrow. I'll be plugging this video a lot. Oh, it changes the fuel as well. That's interesting, because I kind of liked the fuel being white, because it matches everything else. You can change to whatever colour you want. Yeah, I kind of wish I could change the map so it's not all white, unless I just get rid of the outline, maybe. I mean, I don't understand what this colorize is, because it changes people to different colours. I don't know what the different colours mean. Maybe just the no outline on the map might make it look a bit better. What button do you press on the menu? It's no button anymore. You literally move your mouse. You have this little box at the top right. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. You have this little box at the top right here. And then as soon as you let go of your mouse, everything disappears. So it's not like caps lock or anything like that like it used to be. You literally move your mouse, click the little box at the top right, and that's how you can change everything. Yeah, I kind of might look better without the outline around the map. I don't know. God, that's what I mean. I'm kind of fine-tuning it. I think every single time I get on the game, I just sort of fiddle around with it a little bit, change things how I want them to be. But yeah, I kind of wish it didn't change the fuel. I don't know why they're like, don't know why the arrows on the map and the fuel color is linked, but I didn't. It was a bit too much white. It was a bit too in your face. You can see the white numbers, and everything. New HUD looks clean. I like it. I think it definitely has a big, like a bright future with it as well, because Thomas, who makes it, has done a lot of updates on it, and he has like a roadmap and everything set out for it as well. So I think it's looking good. I think there's definitely going to be a bit more of a future than what Max HUD has, because obviously the guy that made Max HUD doesn't play the game anymore, I don't believe. Or FXR beta. I mean, the beta's banned from Aerial, so it makes zero sense. We're talking about bikes wise anyway. After reading GitHub, says that equals is the settings keybind. Mine didn't do anything. How are the kids, mate? I'll have you know, Squinton, we have no little young Aidens running around. Do I prefer this HUD over Max HUD? I do now. I spent so long trying to figure everything out how I wanted it, and there's been some updates as well. I've spoken to Thomas myself as well and told him what I like, what I don't like, stuff like that. So he's taken the feedback on board, but there's a lot more to do with it than Max HUD. It'll take you a while to get it fine-tuned, like to get it how exactly you want it. Colours-wise, size-wise, placement-wise, you want backgrounds, no backgrounds, everything like that. It takes a little while to get that all to how you want it. Let's get a race going, because I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more you can change compared to Max HUD. Mr. Dookie Gibber has jump started. I'll restart for him. The video is uploaded already, so it is scheduled to come out at 11 AM my time tomorrow. So, how can I subscribe? Click subscribe at the bottom, basically. You can use a beta monoswap on. I mean, we can, but I'm not going to get a beta monoswap. I don't like the look of the beta. It's a pretty bang average bike, I think. One thing about the Max HUD as well, or not Max HUD. Okay, so we've got an N bomb. It's probably wouldn't surprise me if that's like a keybind or something for him. What's his name? Kai. Let's get rid of that guy. Very, very interesting. Bro's hyped. Bro's just on the gate hyped, ready to go. Right, good luck then, boys. What I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, was I would say sort it all out in a pub lobby. Because it changes depending on what you are, like in a lobby and stuff like that. So, obviously when I'm in a testing, it's just my name at the top, so you don't know how far down it'll come. You can change it as well. You can have, I've got top 8. Jesus Christ. I've got top 8, but you can change it to like top 10, top 12, anything basically. So you can literally have it to exactly how you want it. But that's what I mean by like it takes a long time to find everything how you want it, or get everything how you want it, because there's just so much you can change with it. Even the time and everything, I have it set up so I can see like the gap in front of me, behind me, and everything. Some people don't like that. Some people like just the gap from the leader. Oh god! But I like to know how far the gap behind me is, the guy in front. I'm not too worried about the lead if I'm in like 8th. Like, why would I have to be worried about where the leader is? I'd rather know about the guys in front of me and the guy behind. So as you can see on the left, the red above is how far down I am, and the green below it is how far up I am. Obviously, at the very start of the race, it's all over the place because everyone's next to each other, but by the time everyone gets spread out a little bit, you've done a lap or two, it'll literally be there. You can know exactly your pace, basically. And it's all live as well. It isn't like Max HUD when you get to like a timing gate or something like that, and it'll update. It literally updates on the fly. As you can see, it's literally counting up and down the time. So you know exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Now I'm sideways in ruts. Worst place you want to crash is in this corner. Oh, God. This is the worst corner I could have crashed in. Is the one with the 12 ruts in it. Anyway, we move. We go. We have to get a little bit of a move on. To be honest. Oh, that's totally my fault. I forgot how small that double was. Sorry, John. That was my bad. That was nothing to do with him. It says I'm still in P2, but I suppose it's not been a timing gate. You like how it's live time? I prefer that as well. I like that it's exactly live. And if you case a jump a little bit, or someone behind you looks like they're zooming, you can know exactly where they're gaining time and how fast they're gaining time. It isn't just based off of sector time. So if I come up a little bit short on a jump or a roller or something like that, I know exactly how much time I've lost and how much I've gained, which I think is nice. And the timing actually works on this as well compared to Max HUD. Obviously, it just did laps. Like, you'll be on like lap 12 out of 1. Which doesn't make any sense. So this actually has a time on it. So when it comes to lap races at the top, you can see this is 1 out of 4. The timer will count up for how long you've been in the race. But if you're in like a 20-minute Supercross race or a 35-minute outdoor race, it will count down so you know how long is left of the race, if that makes sense. So as you can see now, I've got 4 seconds ahead of me and 6 seconds below me. So I haven't really got to worry about the guy behind. He's now 7 seconds. So I can just focus ahead now. I know the guy behind me is not really anywhere near me. And like I said, I can know how much time I've lost and gained. So it's gone to 3 now, so he must have downsided or done something on that jump very, very good compared to what I did. Because he did gain about a second or 2. But I think I'm gaining on the guy in front. Definitely got that speed. I've got to try and figure this rhythm out, because I don't actually know what this rhythm is. I'm going to go inside, triple... I think maybe outside and go triple or something. I don't want to lean over too much here because of these ruts. You'd have to delete it. You can run both. I would say not to, just because I feel like it's just more things to take away your FPS or like game stability, because we all know max side isn't the most stable thing. So you can use both. I know some people that do use both, but I would say just use one or the other. That's what I've done. I've completely moved on from max side. So yeah, I'm just sticking to this new one compared to max side. I hope we didn't get any carts. We didn't get any carts, which is nice. We are definitely gaining. It's gone down to 2 now. But the guy behind me is definitely not slow. Mr. John. He is not letting me get away from him. And also, it does take your cuts into consideration as well, I do believe. I'm pretty sure it does anyway. And also, as you can see as well, I have +1 next to my name, so I can see people's cuts on the fly. I haven't actually got to look at the end of their race or try and count people's cuts up in my head from when I've seen it at the top of my screen. I know exactly how many cuts everyone has. So I know John behind me, we're equal. However, everyone else in front of me have no cuts. So I have to pass them and then put a second on them. So I find that a lot more helpful. I know exactly how many cuts I've got, and I know how many everyone else has. God, this is quite a techie track. When you first download your screen, yeah, there's everything's on the screen. Same with max out when you download it. Literally everything comes onto the screen. Got to try and figure it out, see where you want everything. Right, I'm gonna go outside. Okay, that was not the one I wanted to. Okay, never mind then. Look forward to the video so I can see how to download it. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow, 11 AM UK time, so that's a full tutorial how you get everything sorted. So John, I've just looked there and it was flashing at me, so I know that it's like updating really quick. But John is barking. I've no idea who John is, but I mean I'm not exactly going quick around here. But John, I don't know if he's raced the track before, but bro knows the course. Bro's barking. I was gaining on the guy in front, but also losing behind. So John's got some good pace going. Oh, looks like he's gone down. Puts me up into that P4 spot. John's got 2 seconds of cut, so I will take that. Gives me a bit of breathing room. Gives me a bit of room to breathe. So I know he's got 3 seconds of cuts now, and it says he's 1 second behind me. So I think it does take. Oh no, it doesn't take his cuts into consideration on that. Yeah, I don't really know how all the cuts work, like whether it takes your cuts into consideration or not. I'm still learning what it all 100%. Oh, Jesus Christ. I landed right on that bank in there. So yeah, I've got sector time, and then that lap. And then next to that, I've got sector 1, 2, and 3 going down. So that's where I can tell whether I'm up or down on my time. So you can see I was 5.5 seconds down on my last sector 1 time. I can see my last lap time, my best lap time, and I can see my ideal as well. So I currently have a 141. However, my ideal is a 38. So if I put all my sector times together, I can be in the 38. So it just shows that I have good speed. I just can't seem to put a lap together. So yeah. And as I can see now in the timing, I have a 2-minute gap on the guy behind me. A 2-minute gap. So I have not got to worry about the guy behind me whatsoever. I've only got to focus in front of me, because I have 2 minutes on the guy behind me. Hello Serge, welcome to the stream. John does have cuts though, has 3 seconds of cut, so I now know. If I can put a little bit of a push on here, a little bit of a lock in, might be able to try and get close enough to him that I can beat him with cuts. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch and pass him, but I might be able to get a little bit close that I can actually. He's just got more cuts as well, so that's helping me. If I can get close enough I can beat him on cuts, that'll be very, very nice. This has not been a good race, though. I feel like I didn't really learn the track in the practice, to be honest. I feel like I'm learning the track more than anything than what I did in the actual practice. I'm going to try to go around the outside here, hit a different line. I don't know if it's quicker or not. Not if you land that flat. Holy, that was absolutely shocking. Okay, no, outside's not the line because you get way too much speed for that inside roller. For that inside rut. Hello, Mr. Camera. Next track is we're gonna do one more around here, and then the next track will be PS's new track, which I also have not ridden. I just saw it on mods and it looked very fun. So that will be the next track. Is this Mr. John in front of me here? No, that is actually P2. I think John's probably long gone by now. Don't think we'll be able to catch John. But then again, he is only about 10 seconds up the road. So, I don't know. It's possible, with his cuts included. So I think it does actually include his cuts, because it says that he's actually 13 seconds up the road compared to this guy, who is 16. So I think it does actually put cuts into consideration here, which is very, very nice. But if I can just keep up with John, and I can get past Mr. whatever this guy's name is, Segadak, if I can get past... Oh, damn it. Well, never mind. That just... yeah, just absolutely ruined that. Never mind. Might be able to get close to John. I don't really know. I might be able to beat him on cuts if he gets more cuts. I think it's going to be a bit of a stretch to try and beat him on cuts now. This rout's actually kind of hard to follow. See if we can get to the inside line. I want to get close enough that I can beat him on cuts. Where's John? Here's John. Scrub. We should be able to beat him. Yeah, got him on the cuts. Yeah. But yeah, got gap to everyone else, basically. What do you mean, what about Kraken? Oh, we got Davian on a Varg. How do you take off the RPM speedometer? Where's my mouse? Why have I got no mouse? I don't know where my mouse has gone. I would show you, but my mouse doesn't want to come up for some reason. Have a look in the widgets, the very bottom one. When you open the thing up, there's one called widgets. Have a look in there. Might be there somewhere. I'm just going to start practice because Marky is not finishing that race. Recipes your internet. Yeah, someone did say equals, but for me, equals doesn't actually do anything. I don't think. No. Why are people just ripping it, bro? John's actually barking that race. Well, John is gone as well. Damn it, I had 2 in this race. I feel like I never really get them anymore, but I suppose you get the odd people. I suppose the odd people love to do it. I would like to change the white arrows on the map, but it changes the fuel, which is really annoying. Now, why is my mouse not coming up? Hello, Freddy. I don't understand why the... Oh, now it comes up. I don't know. Okay, interesting. I don't know about the Rio track. It's alright, but I feel like it's just a bit old now. It's not that enjoyable. It's a bit wide open, a bit too wide open. So I only put some to blue. Yeah, this is what I don't know what the difference is between the what's it called? Like the colours. I don't know why some of the colours, like some people will be orange, some will be red. I don't actually know what that means if I do that. But I kind of would like to change the colours of the map numbers. I forgot what one it was now. But then it changes all that, which is quite annoying. Don't really want that to be a different colour. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to change it, but... You're on a Varg, mate. Nothing wrong with that Varg. We'll, I won't restart the whole lobby, Davey. But we'll get a next race going in a minute anyway. We'll do one more around there and then we're changing track anyway. So, only one more race to suffer. Shocky didn't accept on the screen so I can show you my kit. Do you not have me on Discord? Probably just show me on Discord. Oh yeah, password is just pubs. It is on the bottom of the screen. Yeah. I'll give it a few minutes, then we'll get the second race going if there's a few more people joining. George Prada's Kawasaki. Yeah, man. 360 for that name. You triple around the corner, go... you might be able to triple then triple, that could be a big one. You see how it is? If you want to show me anything, Discord is always a way to show me something. Very, very rarely do I actually check, like, message requests on Instagram. I check them every now and then, but not always. Yeah. Got some nice jumps in there though. Very, very overkill for the 450. Like, these jumps are very, very small for the old 4 fatty machine. And as well, for the new people that have got in here, at the bottom left of the screen, I'm doing 20% off my coaching. So if you want a session with me, a 1 hour one-on-one, for a little bit cheaper than what you normally get, then get one in the next month, 9th of January, or 9th of December to the 9th of January. So if you want a nice session, it goes up until the 9th of January, which is Anaheim 1 for the MX bikes, guys. So if you want to get a little bit of speed before A1, or a little bit of final practice before A1 on the 9th, then definitely book a session. I think they'll, I'm sure a few people now will be booking sessions. I've got a few guys that like to do weekly sessions and stuff, so I'm sure they'll be getting ones ready to get ready for Anaheim. Not too long now. Less than a month, actually. Or is it? No, it's actually a month today. So a month today till Anaheim 1. Looking forward to it. Never really had the break that I wanted to have from the game, but then again, streaming it and recording it and Enduro series and everything, I've not really actually had a chance to have a break from the game, but I've tried to play as little as I possibly can. Basically, I've been playing while I'm recording or streaming or anything. It's very easy. It's very easy for me to get burnt out in this game. I feel like if you play a bit too much, you do easy get burnt out. There's a lot of ruts in that one corner. I'll get the next race going at like 35, so 5 more minutes of practice, and then I'll get race number 2 going. So if you all want to jump in here, then we've got about 5 minutes to get in. They are £24 now, and $32 I think it is, down from the usual $40, or is it $34? I think it's one of the two. I have it in my Discord if you haven't looked, but I have all the prices and everything. No matter your skill, it's all the same price. I know some people like to do double for pros and $20 for what's it called, for like newer people, but I just do the same price to everyone. Everyone gets the same training, if that makes sense. I sort of teach everyone the same way, whatever they need help with, whether you've got 4,000 hours or 5 hours. We're working exactly on what you're needing help with, so no reason to do different prices for each skill level. Oh my god. That's a nice chance to get some whips going on though. Very easy to not bring it back around though. See what, Harin does some like big ruts, so you can really crank them over in some of these ruts. He sort of digs them into the floor rather than coming out of the floor. You can really crank it over. Would like to see if I can get somewhat of a decent lap run. I need to figure this section out. We go here and then triple. I feel like that kind of makes the most sense to me. Just going triple through there. Need to remember this is pretty small. Same with this. This is pretty small as well. My lord. Don't think I actually started this as like a good lap. So next lap we'll see if we can do somewhat of an actual lap. Get somewhat of a decent lap going. Some very, very small doubles though. Some of these doubles are absolutely tiny. Right, so we can put a lap together then, shall we? Put a bin. Yeah, already missed the ruts. Brilliant. Great way to start a good lap. Nice. Not a great way to start one. I'll try and time this right as well. Very easy to overjump these jumps on the 450. It's quite, oh my god, it's quite a tight track for the old 450. How can we go straight your bikeware move? If you just downloaded the HUD, I assume you deleted everything, and that includes the 3 different files that were in there. You only want to delete the 2 max HUD files. All the other 3, the 3 like DLO files, you want to keep them because they're your controller essentially. So only delete the max HUD file and the max HUD folder. Keep the other 3 files that you had in there, otherwise your controller won't work, because that's basically your input file for like the controller. So you want to keep them. So you can get triple. Try and select a rut if I can actually get in one. I remember how small some of these little doubles are now. We're in the back section, the small section now, basically. Everything's pretty small over the back here. So you can ride this bank into stay nice and low, get a nice scrub. 37, decent. I think my best before that was a 41, so nice to get somewhat of an okay lapping. GPX have just DMB on the ground. Take it as been saying me. Don't know who GPX. Do I know who GPX is? I don't know. I recognise it. Take it as a graphics company. Screw. This jump is very good for throwing beanie oppos on. Very lovely jump. Right, I did say I started racing at 35, so about 40 more seconds, boys, and then we're going to get race number 2 going. And then we're going to go over and try PS's new track. Or we'll wait till Cash gets in then. Or I want everyone to be synced in before we get a race going. So as soon as everyone's in, then we'll get the race going. Thank you very much for subscribing. Don't worry, Cash, we're waiting. I'm going to wait for everyone to be synced in first before we get a race going. I want to go out wide here. I want to see if his lap still counts. Can you just rail around the outside there? Because that would be a little bit cheating. We'll try and time all this, alright. These ruts are very hard to get to. God, I don't know if I can wait another 7 minutes, just to be honest. We have been waiting in here for about 10 minutes or so already. Don't know if I can wait another 7 minutes just for one guy. I do apologise, but I don't want everyone that's in here to be waiting for too long. If you download PS's new track now, instead of trying to get into this lobby, if you download PS's next track, then you should be able to join by the time I'm racing that. GPS motorcycles, Chinese company, and make friend 2 strokes. Oh. Fair enough. Well, I'm starting it as soon as everyone sinks in, Serge, so. And I don't think that'll be 5 minutes, that'll probably be more like 1 or 2 minutes. So if you can get in here by the time everyone's synced in, then yes, but I can't. I'm afraid I can't wait 5 minutes just for one more person to get in here. I would just say download the next track. That way, once we get into that, you're able to join it straight away. Phew. Can you do mouse mode, Bark? Hell no. That track stinks. That's part of the part of the game though, is learning tracks. Can't just. I don't know these tracks. I'm learning these as I'm downloading them as well. The next track that we're doing, PS's track, I haven't even downloaded that. I don't think. I think I've even got to download that myself. So I'm not even doing tracks that I know. It's part of the experience is learning new tracks. That's the fun part of this game. Learning different things. Why are you blacklisted? I don't know. I don't know why you'd be blacklisted. I have one person, I think, blacklisted on my whole daddy. So I don't know. I do not know. Are you blacklisted from, like, daddies in general, or? I don't know. The only time you'd be blacklisted, or... Yeah, the only time I wouldn't let you back in is if I've, one, ejected you and you tried to join back. Or, I don't know. That's about it, really, other than if you were actually banned. But I have one person banned, so... I doubt it's you. I haven't banned anyone called Surge, so... I don't know. What is? Not doing paid tracks or anything. This isn't a hard track. This is pretty simple. I'd say the ruts are hard, but that's about it, to be honest. But hard learning. learn the ruts, learn what they do. Can't just ride easy tracks. Oh god. Try and get into these. You wanted to race one night. Okay, because it's blacklisted. Are you blacklisted from like every server then? Or who's the blacklisted guy? I can't remember what his name is. I think he was under someone else's name anyway. But it was just cutting the track and continuously T-boning people and an elim, including myself, so I just banned him. This track is gnarly. I mean, the ruts are like decently hard, but to be honest, that's about it. There's not really anything too like. This is all flat here. Tabletops, flat. I wouldn't say this is a crazy difficult track. I'd say it's more on the intermediate level. I feel like if you've got maybe like 200 hours, you could be pretty comfortable around it. Right, I have waited like 4 extra minutes than what I said, so hopefully everybody is in and we can get a race going. See if we can see if everybody is synced. Everybody is indeed synced. Right, let's get the final race around here going then. And then we're going to change over to PS's new track and we're going to try that. We shall see what that one's like. Okay, I will restart for Mr. Rockwood again. Don't know why he jump starts straight away. Qualified for Super Enduro with 200 hours in the game. I mean, to be fair, I think everyone qualified for Super Enduro in the last round. Or no, there was someone that was like 35 seconds off of top quality and they qualified as well. But then again, there's only like 4 or 5 pros in the Enduro. Everyone else is, yeah, they're just not pros. 750 hours, no problem. Ruts, just hate these jumps. I mean, it's because they're all different sizes. You got to learn which ones to send and which ones to not. But that just comes with learning the track, I suppose. I've got a terrible as a gate. I haven't actually chosen a gate. Of course I go for a cut down and then there's someone there. See if we can get the double. Oh, no. Didn't work as well as I thought it would. Right, we're starting from the back of the pack again. Gotta get things moving. Throw a whip for the fans there. Don't really want to go around the outside here, but it's all, oh my god. You're a pro enduro rider and did not make a main. I mean, are you pro enduro then? Because technically I would consider pro if you're making mains in it. So technically, are you an enduro pro on paper, Rockwood? I'm not saying you're not a good enduro rider, but technically on paper, if you've not made an enduro main, does that make you a pro enduro rider? Because I consider that for aerial as well. I feel like pro is if you make mains more than if you just qualify. That's what I consider a pro on paper anyway. I feel like you're a pro once you've made a few mains. Well, super enduro and hard enduro is not. Might annoy some of the old enduro guys here by saying this, but super enduro and hard enduro aren't crazily different. Hard enduro is just a bit longer, whereas super enduro is everything put together. So everything one after the other, after the other, after the other. Whereas hard enduro is more like just hills and stuff included. I feel like if you put some big hills and made the lap like 5 minutes longer on super enduro, it's basically the same thing. Like I said, I probably annoyed some enduro riders saying that, but I feel like if you're good at hard enduro, you're good at super enduro, and if you're good at super enduro, you're good at hard enduro, basically. But that's coming from someone that only does enduro once, so. Yeah, but I feel like if you can do decent hard enduro, Rockwood, you should be able to make mains in super enduro. I feel like if you can get around a hard enduro track, you should be able to get around a super enduro track. Like Billy Bolt, for example, he's not a mid-pack guy at hard enduro. He can do super enduro and hard enduro. I feel like you should be good at both of them, Rockwood, not one or the other. I feel like it's kind of the same thing, really. I'm not saying they're obviously the exact same thing, but I feel like if you're good at one, you're good at the other, really. You could be more of a hard pack rider. What is wrong with these people? Why is that 3 people now? Alright, that's like 3 people I've had to eject now. Right, who was it? It was Jorge Prado's Cowie. Where is it? Bro, that's like 5 people that I've had to remove from the lobby now. I've never had to remove this many people before. Next track, I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's by PS, and it come out like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. So whatever PS track is on the front page of NC Mods, that's what we're doing next, essentially. I can't remember what it's actually called, but it looks alright, looks decent. I'm hoping it's on the server list. I'm pretty sure I checked it. I normally check if they're on the server list first before I say that we're going to them, so it should be. Should be on the server list. Right, well we have lost a lot of time on the lead now after having to remove that person. How far back am I? 5 seconds. Not too bad, too fair. I mean, he did technically. I think if there's any... Oh my god. Even if you're close to the word, I'll still remove you. It was the speed efforts of it. Wake up time and the techie stuff. Yeah, I thought that was like your main kind of series, Rockwood, was the SWMX Enduro stuff. Thought that was like your thing, because I remember when we did Price's Super Enduro track, the RD challenge one they did in 24 hours. We did an Elim around there, and you was like, oh, this could be an Elim that I can win. So I'd assumed that you were like main event material for Enduro. So I got to Wolf, don't need full kit. Oh god. Is this... am I in third? I am, apparently. Okay. I've caught back up to the leader. Did not think these were the leaders in front of me, but we're fine. We're back up to top 3, that's good. Didn't lose too much time. Next track should just be on the front page of mods by PS. I'll have a look myself after this, but if not, just type in PS on NC Mods and his track should come up. I feel like most people are kind of missing these ruts. I feel like it's not even quicker to go in them, to be honest. Oh, there's a lot of ruts in these corners. Ride it down, P2 down. Right, let's go for the lead then, boys. Let's see if we can do it. Let's do a push lap. Oh. Did he run out of fuel or is he waiting? What's going on? Nope. Okay. Don't know why he stopped. But we're in the lead. Don't even need to do that push lap. Yes, I think it is called Goodrich Hills. That name rings a bell. So yes, I believe it is that one. If that is PS's new track, then yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is called. I will get a link for everyone after this race anyway. Thank you, Higo. Thank you for stopping by. And of course, again, thank you for the 40 British pounds. Very much appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of your work. Hopefully you had a nice little lunch break watching myself. Oh, it's not front up. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, Higo. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my lordy lord. I'm all over the shop. Oh, looks like he's gone down as well. I think we're all struggling a little bit. No one wants to win this race. Have a little oppo look back. Yeah. This is pretty close though. We're all very, very close to each other. Fourth is quite far back. I don't think fourth is really going to be a problem this race. But any one of us three here can still win this race. Just got to try and be consistent. Just got to try and be smooth. Only got 2 laps to go, so, or lap and a bit, I should say. Very trying to dance our leader. Got to keep the fans happy. All the fans are scattered around this track. It's literally not one person. Right, going to the final lap then. P2 is still right there. Oh god, let's not go over the corner. We've got it up to 2 seconds currently. See if we can maybe get a little bit of more push lap towards the end here, going to the final lap. He doesn't have cuts or anything, so I've got to... Or does he have cuts? I can't see because my pivot's in the way. No cuts. Okay, so I've actually got to beat him on track. Right, let's Gapplebees in. No more of this consistent malarkey. God, let's... Yep, no, never mind. This is why we be consistent, guys, because we go for a push lap and we won't see them 6. Right, now we can go for it. We can go a little bit. So we can get a little bit of a push going. Just a breakaway, give me a little bit of breathing room towards the end of the race, so I can just do my own thing. Just trying to get into these ruts for once. We've Put a time on it. Nearly up to 4 seconds now. Definitely giving me a little bit of breathing room. Oh my god, that's gonna give me cuts. Oh, don't crash. Because I'm definitely... Oh, no, we've crashed. I'm definitely getting cuts for that. Right. Or does he have cuts? Nope, this is P6 apparently. This wasn't even P2. Okay, never mind then. Don't have to worry, I was like that rider. It wasn't even P2. P2 is still about 4 seconds down the road, so we're chilling. We are chilling. Do still have to pass this guy there. Oh, he's going for the same route. Up the inside. A little bit wide, but we're fine. Yeah. Ring. Lovely stuff. P1. Right, I will get an extract for everybody. I'll let everyone finish his race. Fastest lap? Indeed we did. Only a 40 though, so didn't really get a good lap that race. Right, I will get an extract for everybody. I will get to PS's new track. Alrighty then. And one thing that I am trying to do is if you go on the MyMXB, you can see the mods of the month by Reaperdoc at the top in the little list channel. I might be getting that changed to Mr. Mods of the Month by AidenXB, hopefully soon. My preferred tyre is a Pirelli 110 tyre. That is my go-to for the rear. Right, that is the next track. Do I have it downloaded is the real question, or do I need to download it myself? I do not have it. Okay, I need to download it myself. Make sure you download the track version, not the server version. Otherwise, it will just be darkness when you get into the lobby. In MX of the bikes, my go-to tyre is a Pirelli's. In real life, I never know where we're the cheapest. I will... Do I replace it? Yeah, so it is pinned. The next track is pinned. Don't have to remove the sector that shows in the middle of the screen. So in widgets, I believe at the very bottom, there's... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. But there is in the widget section like a sector or like a pop-up time one. I'll have to have a look when I get on the game again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a... You can change it, basically. You can't get rid of it. I'm just going to move these around a bit. Very rarely are we going to get triple digits in here. Okay, can I move it how I want it, please? Thank you. There we go. Move it up a little bit, maybe. A little bit to the right. There we go. A little bit better. Right, I'm done letting myself. Is everybody finished that race now? I'm going to put the server down. I do apologise if you are still racing. What are my thoughts on the end of life of the R35 GTR? I didn't know it was ending. But big L, because that's probably one of my dream cars. Is the old Nissan. The old GR. Next should be Pittsburgh. If that's Fuela's Supercross track one, we did that last stream, so I'm not gonna do that again. Don't like repeating tracks too much because I feel like I like to use these lobbies to try new tracks and tracks that people don't usually get to ride, and also newer tracks as well. Not everyone has loads of lobbies on newer tracks. Under widgets and timing, there you go. Try that. See if that fixes it. But yeah, you definitely can turn off because Jake had the issue when he first got his work get popping up there down on his sector times and stuff. No, what's that? It's quite distracting. Right. Goodrich. Goodrich Hills by PS. Right, servers up then, boys. Go ahead and jump in there. You guys can jump in there now. I'm literally dragging the track into my game now. MX Bikes, mods, tracks, monocross. Right. Yeah, server's up. You guys can jump in the server if you want to. I will be there in T-minus 2 minutes. Check the old Discord here. Right. Here we go then. Loading it back up. Oh, shit. You swiped my phone off the desk. Right. Server's up. You guys can jump in there. Loading the game right now. Just takes its sweet old dandy old time to load the game up, as it usually does. Enduro next. We don't do enduro in these. There's no like great free enduro tracks, like super enduro kind of tracks. Other than obviously Price's free one, but I feel like I've ridden that so much when we did Lindsay's donated one and stuff that I'm just having a break from that track now. And enduro season's finished now. Enduro finished on Friday, so very, very rarely am I going to be riding enduro again. We're full Supercross mode now. We are A1 prep. A1 prep officially begins. Right. Let's jump on in here then, shall we? This track is new, so I think it'll be new to most people. Don't think anyone will be sweaty around this track. I hope. Anything going on the SPX channel? Yeah. Interesting. You like this track a lot more than the last one? I've not touched it. I literally have downloaded it for this, so it looked quite good though. Pictures look quite good, and PS normally does quite enjoyable tracks as well, so I'm sure it's quite an enjoyable track. I mean, Hurren's was, I mean, you could say it's on the harder side. The ruts were decently difficult, but I feel like PS's tracks are pretty simple. They're pretty wide open courses. Probably be a little bit easy on the 450 for me as well, because it's very easy to overjump their jumps on the Hurren track. Stressing that you can't download the track, find out you already got it. The amount of times I've re-downloaded a track and turns out I already have it. Just download it, did 2 laps of practice. I mean, everyone's got enough time to learn the track. We'll be in practice for probably about 10 or so minutes, so everyone's got plenty of time to learn the course if they've just downloaded it. I might low-key turn this light down a little bit because it's a little bit bright. Hopefully it doesn't change anything too much, but something about last track didn't suit you. I mean, it wasn't like a yeah, it wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy. I'm not saying it's an easy track, but this track will be a little bit easier. Takes a while to load it all in for the first time. Got myself some golf shoes yesterday, so I'm going to go golf tomorrow and break my new golf shoes in. Well, they were actually a Christmas present. What am I doing? Supercross? Oh, wait. I just automatically go to my Supercross setup. Just ride Supercross that much. Yeah, got myself some new golf crepes. So I'm going to break them in tomorrow at the old course. See what they're like. Some nice new Under Armour ones. Right, where's the track? The Goodrich Place. Oh, it's next to number 1, is it? Oh, that's not the right one. Nope, mine don't do anything either. Guess I just don't have a shortcut key. Yeah. Right, what way does the track go? That's like the most important thing. Okay. It is a new Max HUD essentially. So yeah, it's basically a new HUD, Brent. It's not made by Max, who made Max HUD, obviously, clue in the name. Made by a whole new guy and a whole new HUD. So nice to switch up a little bit. Nice new change, and one that actually works properly as well. Max HUD's very outdated now. Very behind. Server is just my name, so NMXB. And then password is pubs. And track is pinned. So everything you need basically to get into the lobby is on the screen. Yeah, literally replace Max HUD with this new one basically. You can run both, but I wouldn't recommend it. No point. So you'll have like, there'll be a Max HUD folder and then a Max HUD file and then 3 other random files. If you keep them 3 files, literally just remove Max HUD folder and the Max HUD file, that's it. Leave the other files that you've got in there because they're your controller. If you just delete all of them and then, you know, just click delete on all of them in there, your controller won't work when you load the game up. So make sure you only delete the ones that say Max HUD and then replace it with a new HUD. A lot of cows around there. That's a bit of roughness to it though. I like a track with a little bit of roughness. Spices things up a little bit. Adds a little bit of technicality to it rather than just plain old wide open. Who's this behind me? Is it someone that would know the track? Looks like JL9. I don't know if he's just no one else has got a lap, but JL9 5 seconds above everyone in the minute. Those schmoving. Outside is definitely the line right there, I want to say. Oh, yep. Nope. Give me the invisible wall. Nice. I'm actually kind of glad he's put an invisible wall there. I can't lie. It's very easy to go flying over that corner because it looks like it's going to be a quick corner and then all of a sudden it just turns a hard right. Okay, so that's the finish jump. Right, see if we can get a lap together then, learn the track a little bit. God, why is there corners at the top of all these hills? I'm going flying up these hills, or else I've got to jam the brakes on. Following this guy. He looks like he knows the lines pretty much outside everywhere by the looks of it. Pretty wide open track. It's got a bit of roughness to it, but you can definitely get away with going pretty wide open around it. And inside here. Let's go inside again. Or second to inside. Inside probably the main line there. Don't really need too much speed to get up this. Nice and smooth through here. Little tabletop. We have passed them, so we're on our own now. No more lines to follow. Got to figure out on our own. Nice and easy for his roller section. Nope, never mind. There's a long old message there, Robert. This track needs some rocks and some logs to make it longer. No, not every track needs logs and rocks. Password is pubs, it's just above the controller at the bottom right. Pubs is thy password. Right, this has got a corner here, need to remember that. Welcome to Goodrich Hills, thank you PS. It's literally my, what is it, second lap, or no, third lap actually, on the track, so we're learning it, we're figuring it out. I'm liking the roughness, so. It's quick, but it isn't too easy, which is nice. Got a little bit of technicality to it. Didn't even get his inside this time. There we go, managed to get to the inside that lap. Oh, we're all spinning. Jam the old throttle on a bit too much there. Would outside be better there? Because you can just rail the outside. Maybe, we could try it. Try another lap. Right, this is the hard bike. This is the section that I think we're going up to. It's the roller section here. Got to take your time coming into it. Might be worth going around the outside maybe, because you haven't got to turn as tight. So I think that the outside is probably the fastest line here. I need to remember this is a tight corner. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Going to try and go a little bit wider here to break the corner up a little bit. Not bad, not bad. 121. It's no world record. sure someone's absolutely barked around here in the pole before. See if we can get a quicker lap, somewhat decent lap, I guess. See if we can get a decent time going. You probably launch this pretty far. I don't think you really need to even check out for that. You don't actually have to land on the landing for it. Oh, I'm not going to go over that. So no, we're fine, we're chilling. See if we can get this inside. Or is outside quick here? I don't really know. Because you might be able to launch like pretty much at the top of the hill, which could save you some time. Oh, no, no, we're fine. We're up. We're chilling. We're up on our time. Up to third. I'm going to try outside here. Just absolutely rail it. I'm going to try outside here as well in this little rollery section. Oh, it's still pretty tight. Still a bit tighter than I thought it was. I'm going to try inside here as well, see if that's any faster. Okay, not bad. We're a little bit down on time though. And let's try tuck it into the inside here. Was it quicker? It was 0.090 off. Bruh. And there was about 9 mistakes in that lap as well, so definitely a lot of time to be shaved off around here. Oh my god, I'm all over the shop. Oh my god. It's a pretty wide open course. Again, you can launch this, I think. I don't think you even really need to land on the landing, to be honest. Pretty much send this. That's probably not going to make my lap count now, to be honest. Really, that might have been a little bit far off the track. We'll keep it going there, but we are half a second down on our time though, so. Let's try outside here. He's made it so you can't rail them, which is kind of nice. Because I feel like if you can just rail all the outsides, you're just going to take that every single lap. But they're not like vertical, which is nice. You do have to actually slow down. You do actually have to use your brakes a little bit. That line's pretty bad because it's rough. Not as rough. It's pretty flat in that corner. Right, see if we can figure out a line here. What if we go out wide and then swing in? Oh my god. Might be a little bit better. How many hours do I have? Like 4,200 I think I'm on, or something like that. 4,100, 4,200, something around that months. Just over 4,000 is what I know. Right, see if we can put a lap together then, shall we? Let's go. I'm hoping this isn't too far off the track. Didn't mean to go that far. Can I cut to the inside here? Nope. 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 A very quick track though. You've really got to like throw the bike in all the ruts. Get it cranked on over. If everybody is in, we can get race number 1 going. Why the freak not? Can I choose a gate? Gate 1. Damn it, I got gate 2. Oh, well, looks like someone must have chosen gate 1 already. We do have someone in the FXR hoodie though, which is a W. I do have my Santa hat on. We're in the Christmas spirit. Can we do a rutty Supercross track next? What rutty Supercross tracks are there? Other than obviously SPX test track, but 2021 Daytona. If there's like a free rutty Supercross track, we can have a look. We can definitely have a look-sees. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of Super next. We've done 2 outdoors tracks and then maybe do 1 to 2 Supercross tracks. We'll have a look. Looks like it's a tight 180 uphill, so definitely a 3rd gear start. Get that drive and then check up, hug the inside. Not bad. Decent start. See if we can hook the inside here. Got to protect your insides on the open laps, otherwise people get a little bit feisty. Don't go over the bars. Holy. See if we can put some good laps together. I'd be interested to see what the world record is around here, but I don't think we're going to be able to get any world records in a race. Oh my god. That rhythm's quite awkward. You've got to sort of really figure that rhythm out. That outside is probably the way there. Yeah, he's getting so much time on me there from the outside. That outside is definitely the way. He knows the way. Oh, way we rolled over the berm. Not what we wanted to do. Disconnect on the start gate, bruh. A little bit wide there, mate. Ew. God, this roller section is quite hard. To pass by the inside. See if we can cut over. Lovely stuff. What a move. I don't know if it's worth going to this inside here. It's very, very tight. Try a different line. Maybe inside's better here. Yeah, I think inside might be a little bit better there. Oh my god, I keep turning off the track. Keep going to have tight some corners here. This guy's pretty barkage there. I don't think his lap's counted though. He went that wide, I think, on the coming for the roller section. I think he went way too wide there. That his lap's not counted. We'll race him like he's in P2 though. It's only a pub lobby. But yeah, realistically, you can't actually beat me now. So that's good. Haven't you got to worry about? Oh, don't go over the bars. I'm gonna go inside again, just to protect it a little bit. Protect the inside a little bit. Oh god, brilliant. No, my lap's probably not going to count because I've gone wide now. We've got a bit of a gap though on the official P2. Hopefully my lap still counts. Oh my god. Yeah, this roller section is very hard. It's very, very tight. You come into it with so much speed. I might just have to do the thing that pros never want to do and actually slow down a little bit. Might need to actually brake for that corner. Alright, well we're still in the lead though. Because technically we didn't actually lose the position because his lap hasn't counted. So technically we're still P1. Right, try again. See if we can put somewhat of a good lap together. That inside, god, that inside is almost impossible to get into. You carry so much speed from that inside, and then you gotta like whack it hard right to get into that inside. I think the best bet is just going to the outside again, not even trying to get to the inside line. Do you go like triple? God, I don't even know what that rhythm is. You gotta like, maybe it's doubling. A lot of these sections feel like you come into them too quick for what you're actually meant to do in the rhythm. I feel like you come into it like third gear wide, but you need to double in to get their rhythm or something like that. Or you come into it really quick and you gotta go to an inside. Might be going a little bit too quick for the tracks to like it. Right, see if we can catch this guy back up again. I think my lap was fine there. Or is my lap not counted? Or has someone got cuts? Oh no, RS9's lap has counted by the looks of it actually. Don't know why it said his lap hadn't counted. He was in like 8th a minute ago. Jesus Christ, this section is so difficult. That roller section is hard. Right, slow down a little bit for this. Right, so apparently I am 14 seconds back. So maybe his lap didn't count. Maybe his lap did count. I'm sure it put him in like P8 for like a lap or two. Unless when he crossed the line again, it sort of reset it. He's got 11 seconds of cut, so he's done something. he's done something here. Right, why do I even try to get this inside? I don't want it. I don't want this inside. Oh my god. Don't know what position. Everyone's swapping positions. So apparently I'm 17 seconds down. So RS is in the lead, but he has a crazy amount of cards. Where he's managed to get 11 seconds of cuts from. He's cheating! Right, see if I can pass this guy. Hold it wide and hope. That's all that was. Jesus. Yeah, so I'm apparently in P2. This guy in front of me does have 2 seconds of cuts though. I just need to keep it on 2 through this. I don't think I've got that roller section good once yet. I've made a mistake in there every single lap. Right, as long as I can just stay 2 seconds between this guy. Password is just pubs, it's on the screen. Oh, never mind, I've thrown it on the last section. Brilliant. See, I don't know what happened to RS9, but his lap, it was in like 8th, but then all of a sudden he's spring back to the lead again. But he's got 12 seconds of card, so he must have done something. Do I play any other games? I do indeed, Squidington. I play COD and F1, and they're like the two main games I'm playing in a minute. I normally have phases. I'll play other games for like a month and then stop. Like I'll play Siege for a month and then stop. I'll play COD for like 2 months and then stop. F1 I'll play like 3 days in a row and then not touch it for a month and then play it again. Bikes is obviously the game I have to play. But yeah, I play other games for fun. Games that aren't like YouTube games, where when I'm on them I'm 9 times out of 10 recording or streaming or whatever. Obviously don't record or stream COD or anything like that, so games that just hop on and have some fun. I'm like mostly done through the mastery camo in Black Ops, but I couldn't stand the guns I got to. I've got to the really annoying guns now where I'm doing melees, pistols. I'm on the last sniper, but then I prestiged, so I haven't unlocked that again yet. I'm on the last marksman rifle, which I cannot be bothered to do. So I'm in the annoying stage now where I'm doing the annoying guns. The melees and the pistols and the marksmans, the guns I just can't be asked to do. What says what's your game from freezing? Is this one. Make sure your texture's size is on high. If that's not on high, then your game will freeze when people join. Race over. Alright, let's whack her back in practice then. Do a little bit more practice. I don't think... I was about to say I don't think anyone else actually joined, but never mind. People are joining. So I'll give it like 5 minutes, maybe at like 40, when the timer on the screen gets to 40. Then I'll get race number 2 going. And then, yeah, we'll have a look for a super track. Have a look if we can find like a rutty kind of super track. See if we can do something like that. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of supers in for the last track. We'll do it for ramps. I'm hoping this isn't going to crash my game, but server isn't full. So if it does crash my game, then so be it. Not exactly lined. Oh no, never mind. They are lined up, but okay. Can't crash your game if you don't land on it. RS gonna win. RS do be barking. Right, let's try this freestyle ramp again. Let's try and actually land on the downside this time. It gets bigger when you get close to it. Lovely job. Is that dirt? Oh, it's actually dirt, so it won't even crash your game. That's fine then. Okay. We can get the ramps remote in there if they're actually dirt. So the map's not landing on concrete like it normally would be, which is nice. Land into a soppy. Have you played this game before, Rockwood? Okay. Oh, let's check it into replay mode. That would have been so active. Oh yeah. Here we go then. Here we go. Nice and slow motion. Thank you, Karen, for subscribing. Oh, soppy. That's the best you're going to get. The 1 second stoppy. I could try again, but it is practically impossible to land anything in a stoppy in this game. You are just going to get absolutely yeeted over the bars. You could do better IRL. Right, let's try again. Land in a stoppy. Oh, hello, Fredney. Holy balls. Bro, come out of nowhere. Right, flip a Yui. Do a little wheelie before. Yep, nice. It's possible you can sort of do it. I mean, good luck to you. Should I do it in third person? No, because you don't actually need any skill to do it, really. It's going to be pure luck. It's going to be pure luck to get it. Nope, 2 sideways. Nope. Do a double backflip there. Oh, no, it's dirt, isn't it? Never mind. Concrete would double backflip that. I can't ride properly in third person. Doesn't really like drop enough. It's hard to really get it into that stoppy position to start off with, let alone actually ride enough in a stoppy. Although my brakes aren't really set for stoppies, to be honest. I don't have brakes for stoppies. Even if I jam the front on here, it's not even going to stop me. I run my front end really weak. Don't really want to be front flipping. Oh my god, I landed that. How on earth have I landed that? Wrecked. Correct. Correct, Nork. Yeah, I can't even stop anyway. I remember my front brake's so weak. Hello, Cash. Nice it being dirt though. I haven't really got to worry about like the game crash or anything. Okay. It does kind of change how the physics work though. Usually you could actually like backflip off of it because it's got so much traction. Concrete's like straight line traction, it's crazy compared to what dirt is anyway. See if we can get a backflip on it, but just got to get that momentum to do it instead of the usual concrete one where you just jam the throttle open on your backflip. No way I'm doing a wheelie in third person. I've never wheelied in third person in my life. Normally loop it after about 2 seconds. Oh, we rode off the side of the ramp. Oh my god. Hard reset. It's put me on the track. It's going to put me over to the track, but we'll run some laps. I might run the third person lap while I wait. Okay, how is the track not clear? Oh, okay, there we go. Should we run some third person, shall we? So you guys can see the old Suzuki. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going back to the free ride. Free ride's fun. Free ride more enjoyable. We'll go back to the track when we race it again. And people say, oh, there's no traction. Boy, you can literally have a 450 wide open flat. Don't worry, lads. No OEMs, less traction. Finally, finally some less bit of traction with a little hip jump. Hip jump looks pretty fun. Oh my god. I'd like to do a stream on the no OEMs at some point, but I don't think I'm allowed just yet. I think they're too early stages to anything. The video of the 1v1 of you and Jay was crazy. It was an enjoyable video to make. First time Jake actually agreed to do a video. Bro never wants to do videos with me. The amount of times I've asked him before, he's gone, nope, nope, not doing it. I think that one because he actually got to play the game properly, not just some random super challenge or something. Jake only really plays the game when he's like practicing for something or racing in something. He's not like he doesn't enjoy the game for doing this or like mod tracks. It's either aerial NSP or actually playing the game properly, basically. Members in the videos. I really wanna do more with members, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what videos to do to bring people into lobbies. Because the only time I need loads of people is when I do like pub lobby videos, but I feel like if I want to get loads of members in, I have to ping way in advance. Normally if I do a pub lobby video, it's something that I've just gone, right, if I do this in a pub lobby better. Or a race, like a challenge or something like that. I feel like if I did it with members, I'd have to like really set up like a couple of days in advance to know what people are able to do it and stuff. But yeah, I'd really like to get members in videos a lot more, but it's just a matter of trying to figure out what to do. And figure out what to do with them, basically. Oh, ads? I don't know when ads are on. They're on like every 20 minutes or something like that. I don't manually choose when they come out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just did something into a fakie and then rode it out. Just pulled out like a whip 180 half cab. Oh, I've just moved my whole map. Replay. Using ad blocker. Damn. Don't want to give me that 20p of ad money. I don't even know what this was. Oh yeah, fakie, wheelie, half cab. Come on. That was super duper active. Oh yeah, spam the sit button. Use an ad blocker, make up for a membership. Exactly. If you're gonna use an ad blocker, become a member. That way I still get money. Our boy's gotta live. One Big Mac a month. Feeding you out. Thanks, mate. Listen, I go to McDonald's and I buy a Big Mac. I will thank you, George. I will ping you in the members channel and I will say thank you for this Big Mac. Can we hit a front flip? As in the actual front flip mechanic? Nope. Land it. If you release a video of the new Max on how to install it, it comes out tomorrow, Mason. It's literally uploaded. It is a Willy coming out tomorrow, 11 AM UK time. Boing. Right, if everybody is in, we'll get the next race going. We won't see on a freestyle ramp the whole time. Right, everybody's in. We'll get the final race around here going. Or is it bang out? It's doing 7 laps. You can't wait that long. Well, that is when the video comes out. It does have to follow my schedule. It was meant to come out on Friday. It was meant to be Enduro video tomorrow. And then, he's AFK. It was meant to be Enduro tomorrow. And then the HUD video on Friday. But I felt like a lot of people are probably going to start downloading the HUD now. I thought it'd be better to get it out sooner rather than later. Rather get it out as soon as I can rather than at the end of the week. I also want to make a video on the PS5 controller. So I've been on the PS5 controller for... It would be a week tomorrow. So 6 days I've had it now. Members get it today. What I could do, George, is I could make it a members first video. So I can do that. I can let members have it. I don't know how it works. I think it goes members, like as soon as I click members first, you guys get it now. And then it turns into a video when it comes out. Listening to it to make a controller work. I don't know what his issues are. I don't know why none of his, like, he can't have the quick shift, now his PS5 controller doesn't work. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing, because obviously he's tried everything. By the sounds of it, he has literally tried everything. But I don't know what else, I don't know what the issue would be. I don't know why it doesn't seem to work for him. I mean, mine's just plug and play, luckily, which is nice, because I hate the whole DS4 and DSX and everything that everyone uses, whatever it is. I feel like loads of people have all these different external websites. Even when you first plug this PS5 controller in, it makes you download a thing. I just click no. I don't want any of your stupid apps. Like, just plug it in and play with it. That's about it, basically. Put my quick shift and everything on it straight away as well. I had to do that again, but that takes 2 minutes. I actually followed my own tutorial video because I forgot how you do it. So if you want quick shift, go to my channel, type in quick shift or Aiden MXB quick shift video, and you guys will see it. If you want to get quick shift from any bike, you're getting a PS5 controller, I definitely recommend it. It feels nice. I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable in it. One thing I did notice straight away is that the R2 button, so the throttle button, it feels a lot smoother. It feels like I could be a lot smoother in it compared to the PS4 controller. It sort of rolls a bit smoother. It's a bit nicer. Could be like more gentle with it, with the throttle. That's one thing that I noticed pretty straight away, was that the throttle seemed to be a lot smoother. Could be a lot more delicate with it than what I could do on the PS4 controller. Everything else is just trying to get used to how much bigger it is. It feels more like an Xbox controller. I've used an Xbox controller once for about 5 minutes. But it feels a bit bigger. It's a bit more like boxy, not round like the PS4 controller is. It's a bit more squared off. So the only difference I'm trying to get comfortable with is just the feel of it now. Just how it feels in my hand. Didn't have to change any settings or anything. Wasn't sure if I was going to have to change my like direct lean and linearity and all that to make it feel comfortable, but it never felt bad. Just obviously have to get comfortable with the feel of it in my hand. And I think the analog sticks are a little bit taller. Or not analog sticks taller, I think the controller is a little bit thicker itself. So it makes me feel like my thumbs are higher than what they normally are. Didn't mean to skip that entire wrong section. So my thumbs, not too bad currently. I've been playing for hour 40 and it's not too bad at the minute, but when I've done like, when I've done some nights of racing with the club boys, when we do like just Supercross race after race after race, my thumbs normally ache after about a 10-minute race on Supercross. So I don't know if that's just Supercross. Maybe these tracks aren't like pushing my thumbs very hard, but if I do like a sort of main event simulation thing, like a heat race, my thumb always feels like, my left thumb, like steering thumb, feels like it's aching. Just because I think it's in a different position, but it doesn't feel too bad at the minute, so I think my thumb's getting used to it. Used to have that happen, yeah. Yeah, I think it's because the thumb's in a different position. It aches after a long time because it's just in a new position than what it's not normally in. But to be fair, it would normally be aching by now, and it's not, which is nice. Obviously, it's not. It is aching a little bit, but it's not like crazy, which is good. So I think my thumb's getting used to the controller now. It doesn't feel too new. It doesn't feel like I've got a different controller in my hand now. I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable on it. Said about the age group. What about the thumbs? Oh my god. Oh, it looks like P3 went off. Lovely stuff. Lovely jubbly. Gives me a little bit more breathing room. But my first race was on the Enduro. It was the Enduro race on Friday. The old championship battle. That was my first race on it, because I got the controller Wednesday afternoon, and then that race was Friday. So I'd had like, I don't know, maybe like an hour or 2 hours or so on the controller altogether, maybe 3, because I think I did a Club MX race that night. So I think I had maybe like 3 hours on the controller before the Enduro race, and even in the Enduro race it didn't feel too bad, to be fair. Like 4th in quali, I think it was, or something. And then 2nd in the first race until Blood restarted it, and then my lap didn't count. So about where I usually am, really. 4th in quali, 2nd in the race, like, does the job. Didn't feel like I didn't have a bad result because of a new controller or anything, so I was right back where I was. Oh, I was reading the chat. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Let's read the chat. Use DSX to add sensitivity to triggers. Oh, I didn't realize you can like change all that stuff with it. I just never see the point. I have so many cuts now. Am I gonna race SWMX after that shit show? I think he's ruined that series now. Wouldn't be worth it. And we spoke with Price about an hour after the race. I jumped in the VC of him because he messaged me after. He didn't watch it because he was playing COD, and he watched the race back after it. And then as soon as he said, as soon as he finished watching that race, he messaged me straight away and said, "Get in a call." So I got into a VC with him about 2 or so hours after the race finished. He was like, "What the fuck have I just watched?" I was like, "Yep." So you want to get someone else to host it next time? So we all agreed, me, Jake and Price, we all said that we'd love to have the series again, because the actual Enduro races were quite good. Obviously, lappers are a pain in the arse, but you're never going to get rid of lappers. There's lappers in every series, no matter what discipline you're doing. There's going to be lappers in the way, especially when it's not a pro event or anything. There's like 5 pros in it, and then everyone else is just your normal player. So you do get into lappers a lot. Hello, Urban. But yeah, we're definitely happy to, or Price is definitely happy to do like another series on the replica tracks again, because Super Enduro starts again in a few weeks, I think, or at some point. So all the new tracks will be coming out soon. So I think Price wants to get that series going again, and boy, I'd have a nice #1 red plate. So he definitely do it again, but I think he's gonna get someone else to host it, which will be better. Yeah, I want to do Supercross now. I'd rather do Supercross. You're chilling bacon bread. Interesting. What kind of bread are you making? Yeah, I just got cuts every single lap. He's making a hard enduro championship, I believe. Yeah, I think he wants to do a hard enduro championship. But obviously, super enduro doesn't start again for a little while. Or by the time we start a whole other series again. So I'm sure he'll do something in between. I doubt his next sort of series will be the super enduro season. Sure, we'll do a hard enduro, but he does have a big like enduro, like big hard enduro compound thing coming out soon at some point. He showed me quite a bit of that, like the high mappy stuff and some fly arounds and stuff. So it looks quite good. Sure, that'd be rather interesting. I'd like to do it on stream, but I feel like it's very big that if I do it on stream, I'd do it as one of those things we all ride around together, like a big ride around together, basically, instead of like racing around it or something. So I think that could be pretty cool. Right. Supercross track, then. What Supercross tracks we got? I'd like to try a state line compound, but I don't know. Normally you have to put all the random crap in to get the Supercross tracks. Normally when there's like 3 or 4 tracks on one compound, you have to put all different like prefix stuff in to find it. So I'm not going to bother with that. He's also doing like a hill climb bit for the hill climb bikes, which will be quite interesting. What What's this track? Anyone played Homegrown Supercross before? I'm gonna stop the race. Are people still racing? People are still going. I don't know. I've not decided on a track yet. Fuzzy. Having a look through mods now, seeing what ones there are, seeing what ones we can do. This Homegrown Supercross one doesn't look too bad. Session Supercross. What the flip is that? Let's have a look. Oh, TC Session Supercross. This used to be quite an enjoyable track, to be fair, actually. I've not done this track in quite a long time. Do we want to do this guy's track, though? Yeah, screw it. He's a naughty no-no young age person enjoyer, but his tracks are fun. I'll have to re-download it, but we'll do his track. Why not? Hello, Ollie. The old famous Ollie. The scam artist Ollie. Rutroll. You're pretty bad for everything, Ollie, to be honest. I've had about 5 pings today as well, saying that you're scamming renders with AI and stuff. You're building quite a big reputation here, Ollie. You're having quite the old reputation going on. Tracks are separate to the things he did. Exactly. We can enjoy one of his tracks at least. Right, I need to re-download it myself. I'm hoping everyone's finished. I'm sorry if you guys are still racing. But yeah. Alright, Session Supercross. Session Supercross. Okay. I'm gonna put the E-road up a little bit because I want to get it a little bit spicy. And the track does E-road quite a lot, so it's gonna be a bit of E-road in this race. Right, sounds up then, boys. I'm downloading the track, so I'll be in there in a second. But you guys can jump in. Server is up now. No, loads of people were doing like everyone's in their Discords. No, young people enjoy. Yep. That's what I mean, Ollie. You're building a reputation here, mate. You need to just have like a couple of months off. Don't set up like a Discord to sell stuff on or anything, because I doubt anyone's actually gonna buy anything off you now. You should have a month off, let everyone forget about you for a little bit, and then come back a changed person. Let's see if your game survives one race. I think you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Why don't Loki know you were talking about? 2 races, 2 crashes. Interesting. Well, you've added scammer to that now as well, I suppose, Ollie. So I suppose you're like the scammer cheater guy. So I wouldn't bother trying to sell anything to anyone or anything. I doubt people are going to want to buy that because loads of people are putting at everyone's in their Discord and stuff, saying that you were doing renders for AI and all that. So I doubt anyone's going to want to buy anything. Right. Load the game back up again. Apparently you were selling renders but then giving them an AI picture or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, Rockwood. I believe so. What's going on in the Club Max team chat? Oh. Ow. Mr. BP. Hello, BP. I feel like I've not seen you in this chat in a long time. I don't know what it was, Ollie. I just saw people were pinging their Discords saying that you tried to sell a render, but it was an AI picture or something like that. I don't know what the extent was. I just saw it as a ping. Right. Get on in. Pikes is dead. I mean, yeah, there's not really too much going on, I suppose. Not really too much going on at the minute. I suppose you're sort of like, it's that Christmassy off-season kind of thing. There's not really too much going on, to be honest. But we miss BP. In the chat, we're noting no young people enjoy her. I'm still waiting to know what's happening in the club. Then I don't know what's happening yet. I'm literally just waiting to see what Dan wants to do. I don't want to like spam his DMs with stuff. But I'd like to know if we're staying as club or not. I think he called you sus more than like blatantly cheating. But then again, you did go on like a whole rant thing in his chat and everything, so that probably didn't help the case. What's going on Breezy these days? Breezy's being Breezy. He's doing his 125 British Championships one day, and then he's 450 Pro WSX the next day, and then he's back on his 125 again. TC is a young enjoyer. What's the law? Indeed, he is. Track is pinned. TC session. Supercross. Track is pinned. Passwords on the screen. Everything you need basically is on the screen. Breezy Summer MXB. I mean, the thing is, Breezy could be good, but I don't think he really cares much anymore. He's still got speed to him, but he's more like he seems to come alive. I know it's in mods tracks, and then when it comes to like actual aerial pro races, he seems to just shit the bed a little bit. I don't know why. He even says it himself. He says that he just can't seem to do aerial. But you whack him on a 125 and an Elim race, and he'll be up there with anyone. You 1v1 him and Rax on a 125 around a random empty mods track. Breezy wins. But then you put him in an aerial race, and Rax will lap him. Like, I don't know what it is. You better time to reset PC and enjoy the next race. We're gonna sit there for like 10 minutes of practice, so you've probably got plenty of time, to be honest. I want to hide the map a little bit. That should be alright. Yeah, he's still in club. He does the WSX on Sundays and stuff. Like, he still plays the game. He's still active and on the team and everything. Yeah, just throw in IRO riding or something, Freddy. I've not ridden this track in a long time. I think the last time I rode this when it actually come out, I think. So, quite a while. I'm interested to see if it's changed at all. I don't think the bikes have changed since this track come out. I can't remember how old this track is. I can't remember if it's like 2 years old or only like a year old. I can't actually remember. Oh, of course. I was literally just hoping that it wasn't going to come into my racing line. It did. Of course it did. Does this track have the wall ride? Yes, this track does have... I don't know if it's the wall ride, but it has a wall ride, yes. Try to remember what the track goes. Did I put the right setup on? This feels like an outdoor setup. It's an outdoor setup. That's not going to help at all. I have way too many setups with Yamaha. I'll tell you what, before A1 I need to go and just clear all these out. I think I counted it the other day, and I'm pretty sure I had like 24 setups on this Yamaha. So what happens when you're on Yamaha for like, I never know, like a year and a half. You just stack up setups. Okay, I'll have a look quick. I shall have a look, seeing as you have been trying to show me. It better be good, because you've been trying to show me this gear for a long time. Right. What are we looking at here then? Oh yeah, the MVD gear. Very nice. Numbers on the knees as well, pre-factory. Sublimated as well. I mean, that's probably why it took like 4 years for it to come ready, because it's sublimated. All the logos and everything all sublimated. That looks good though. Looks nice. I do have a DM from Bryce. What was Bryce message me? Best time to host an Enduro Championship? Gosh, it's hard to find. It's hard to find the time. It would either have to be holy god, I could cheese balls. You'd either have to do it like like start of the week, like a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. That's like the only time that you'll be able to do it really, because by the time it comes to like Thursday, Friday, everyone's obviously doing aerial. So I would say your best bet is to do it like on a Monday or a Tuesday night, maybe. like when GPs normally is on a Monday night, but it depends when you're starting it, because GP starts like mid next year, I think GPs normally starts. So I'd do it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, because that way when GP starts you're not clashing, and aerial nights you're not clashing. MVD is Chris Mills. Yeah, Dad, you know, does MVD. I've seen quite a few people wearing it lately. I'm not the biggest fan of the gear. It just seems very like I don't know what the word is. It seems very like Moto Loco-y, where like it's like gradient, fade colours and all that. I'm not the biggest fan of them gear sets. They might have some nice gear sets, but for like MVD just reminds me a lot of the Moto Loco gears. Which again, I'm not a fan of the Moto Loco gears either. But that gear set looked quite nice with the sublimated numbers and everything. It looked quite cool. I would like to get some sublimated FXR stuff, but I don't think they do it like on order. I don't think you can like add sublimated numbers on order FXR. So I don't know if that'd have to be like a private thing I can try and persuade Dan to do, but I doubt he'd send me any sublimated FXR stuff. Don't want to put him out of money. But I think that'd be pretty cool. Even just getting them printed. It's nice to have your name and number and everything. Sublimated, I think. When it's actually like in the jersey, if that makes sense. When it's actually like, it's not just printed on it, like it's actually in the jersey, if that makes sense. It's like a sublimation, I think it's called, or something. But yeah, it's not just like a graphic stuck on the gear, it's actually like made in the gear. Like what all the factory guys and real life rides and everything have. It's all like printed actually in the gear, not on the gear. Yeah, indeed, yes, what Freddie said basically. It is part of the actual gear. But it always costs loads, costs more. I think 24MX do it. I think 24MX you can do sublimated. I'm not actually 100% sure. Unless that's just printed, I can't remember. I'm sure I saw somewhere that 24MX did it. Was that like a sponsor thing, Freddy, or is that more you just like ordered it sublimated? Like the MV do actually do like you can sublimate it like on order, or is it like a sponsor of yours or something? Pretty big triple that. Oh, land it. Oh, screw it. Thought it was in neutral then. Don't know why I didn't go anywhere. Feels good to be a bit back on some suppressor. The scaling on the track isn't too bad either. It's a bit closer to sort of what we're running next year. I feel like I want to go over that table. I don't know. Unless I can sort of double around here, but... You missed the fact that there was a stream today. Yeah, I like to get my pub lobbies on Tuesday nights. No one's really... Not really too much on Tuesday nights. Don't know if it's a sponsor or not. Fair enough. But yeah, hello Bryce, welcome to the stream. So this guy is on a lap as well, so I'd like to finish my lap. Oh, he has yeeted himself. Never mind. Side tap. Hui! Is that faster? I think so. Not sure if the pedants can get it. Damn, okay. Check a DM, might show you how blue as I was in this straight. Yeah, I did look at this a minute ago. Back on the 350. Is Johnny Walker doing it on the 450 Triumph? We haven't done a race on it yet, Price, so... And Fuzzy is still sinking, so... If you want to jump in, and now you can. You'll smoke me in the outdoor season. Well, it depends if I even do the outdoor season. MTG might be out by then. If you jump in now, Price, you'll be able to get in here for the races. he's on the 450. Oh, okay, that could be better. I'm not saying he's going to beat Billy, but he's like the only person that can. And I feel like if he's on a bit more of a powerful bike than that crappy little beta thing that he was on, I feel like he could actually do pretty well, especially coming off the AMA championship. He's going to have a little bit of confidence under his belt. So it wouldn't surprise me if Johnny has some good rides this year, like generally does beat Billy straight up a couple times. Might be riding a prototype 350. Surely he'd be testing that by now, no? Or is he testing that already? Gonna sneeze in a minute. Nope, nope, fine, nope. Nope, we're chilling, fine, never mind. Oh, they're testing it. I was going to say, because it starts pretty soon. I feel like if they were doing that, they should be on it by now. But if he is, that could be interesting. Hoi. Could be a tasty. Yeah, I don't see a world where Billy doesn't win the championship. But like he has that pretty dialed in. Don't see anyone else really beating him, to be honest. It's only really between him and Johnny half the time anyway. Don't really see anyone else actually being close. Move. Oh no, I can't, can I? Never mind. Just wanted to move that a little bit, but never mind. Let's see if we can get that lined up again. Sorry, boys. I'm AFK moving me HUD around. Damn it. As soon as I let go of the mouse, it moved it again. Nope, now I'm moving the time. Nope, don't want to move the time. There we go. 2 seasons ago, we destroyed me. Yeah, that's what I mean. Don't really see many other people really challenging him. I feel like Johnny's the only person that can really challenge him, and even then, I don't see Johnny really beating him throughout a whole championship. Billy Mitch, Johnny Lee, Ashton, I only know like 3 of them, to be honest. I don't really, I don't watch Enduro other than Billy's YouTube channel, to be honest. All I know really is Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt, Manny Littenbuckler, that's about it, to be honest. Not really many other people that I actually know in the Enduro scene, but I don't actually watch it. I don't watch the rounds live or anything like that, like I would if it was like a WSX or Enduro, like AMA or something. Like WSX rounds, I'm waking up at like 4 in the morning to watch them and stuff. Don't do that with the Enduro rounds or anything. Billy just to go with Super Enduro. No one can really touch him in that. Hard Enduro, Manny. Manny is Manny's got him. But any indoor stuff, Billy's just pretty much better than anyone else that does it, to be honest. Weirdly like 10 different times. As soon as Price is in, we'll get the race going. I know people waiting there a long time, but I want to let Price in before he's on it. '22 or 2019, Taddy was Go Super Enduro. Where's he gone then? He retire or something? Or... Alright, Price, I'll wait for you to get him. Retired. Alright, fair enough. As soon as you're in, Mr. Price. Have you played this track before, Price? Or because I'd like to start it as soon as you get in, but you might have to learn the track in the race if you've not played the track before. You'll be a hazard, it's fine, okay. I just got bullied. I got nowhere near him. Scared him over the bar. Bro got shook up. Oh, backflip. Oh, no. Can't turn around on bumps, apparently. Bro got parked. Yeah, you protect your inside bar. Damn, bro, you gotta be hitting that wall ride. I'm gonna tie that double backflip. Oh, I'm not going to switch up. Absolutely no chance. Nope. You want to see Jarvis win Erzberg again? He's a little bit out of his prime now, isn't he? That's gonna be a stretch. Right, everybody is in, and I already have a gate selected. Right, race number 1 then, lads. Let's get her going. Dookie keep it, mate. How on earth do you jump start every single race? Do you just instant jump start? I think you just AFK. You're trying out the CBS Fantic Super demo setup. Might feel so light. Okay. Move this over a little bit because me blue bar is in it a little bit. Why is it moving that? Don't want to move that. Got to move all this around a little bit. Get everything how I want it, all lined up properly. Yeah, we good. Hello, Mosa. Welcome to the stream. Bro just spams hard enduro. Damn. No promo, no nothing. Just hard enduro. I don't think there's gonna be a next track, mostly, to be honest. We normally do 3 tracks. We've been live for 2 and a bit hours already. So this will probably end up being the final track, I would have thought. Got another race to do around here anyway. Oh! So if you wanted to jump in for the last race, then feel free to. Oh, see you later, mate. Feels good to be back on a little bit of Supercross. None of that outdoor malarkey anymore. I'd say race 2 cancelled. You got punted off the map. Jesus. Your game might have bugged out, Freddy. I don't know why it would say race 2 cancelled and if you're not in the race. Well, we'll do another round here anyway, boys, so if you wanted to stick around, I suppose, but that sucks. It's only 4 laps around there anyway, so it's going to be a pretty quick race. It's literally going to be like a 4-minute race, if that. So, we'll see. We might be now doing 3 races around here as it's the last track. I feel like the races have gone pretty quick. We might be able to squeeze another moto in. Especially as it's Supercross as well. Have a little bit of soupy. And I did wipe the E-road up as well. Make it a little bit more technical than what it usually is. Landed on someone that flung me from sand off a map. Jesus, who did you hit? Fuzzy. Actually, no, you're both South Africa, so you might both be alright. I don't really know how all the ping works if you're both from the same place. You two might be alright. Normally, if you touch Fuzzy, he yeets you. There's nothing to do with it, it's just ping. I can tell it's a Supercross race. I'm fighting for my life when it comes to outdoors. I've got like a 20-second lead in Supercross. Game's gone. I feel like everyone seems to know how to ride outdoors, but Supercross is just like a different beast. You really have to put the time in to get good at it. I mean, Supercross is pretty simple once you actually sort of get it down. It's the learning it that's the hardest part. Might be worth doubling into that. It's pretty steep to triple in. Does Endurocross count as Supercross? Seem to remember you saying that. I mean, it's close to Supercross, but it's not really. One of the rounds, I can't remember what round it was, like 4 or 5 or something, when it had that like triple step on. That was basically a Supercross track. It's basically like a full-on Supercross track with a couple of logs and rocks. I'm about to be able to actually triple this. Your way Barrett Essex and MX. Fair enough. It all just depends what you prefer, really, and whatever you do more. Like, I would say I prefer Supercross more than outdoors. And same with Jake, which is why Jake's really good at Supercross, because he loves Supercross and he puts the time and the effort and stuff into it to get good at it. It's all about just whatever you want to put the time and effort into. That's why I'm absolutely god awful with sand, because I only ever ride sand unless if I'm forced to. That's it. That's the only time I ever ride sand. I never ride sand on my own free will. Only time I ride sand is if it's like a Lynn's Donate-a-thon or something and it's a okay sand track, or if I've got an aerial sand race like GP or Southwick or something. It's actually the only time I ever ride sand. I will never ride sand for fun. I will never ride it on my own for fun. Like, I do not touch sand until I actually have to race it. Although, saying that, I think my best like motos together was actually Southwick in outdoors this year, which is kind of crazy. I think I went 4-4 at Southwick, and I also went 5-4 at Latvia GP. I think it was. When it comes to sand, if I get a good start, I can hold the pace. But if I have to fight through the field in sand, that's where I struggle, because I have zero pace. I have consistency in sand, which helps me if I get a good start. But if I have to fight through the field and actually fight on raw pace, I'm absolutely shocking. Me cannot do sand when it comes to actually going quick in it. This might be the final year, Cam. I think everyone might be retiring this year. MTG might replace everything. I don't know why it's got a 7-second lead. Ain't no way. A little bit more than that, though. Yeah. It might suck. It might. Oh, Dookie Gibbo getting squirrely. Hit him with a backflip. MTG better have Enduro. I don't see it having Enduro on release. I see it literally being motocross and Supercross on release. But it will probably end up getting Enduro at some point. It depends how all the modding works in this. If they have to make it themselves and put it in the game, then I don't see it coming out anytime soon. But if it's something like a community people can actually mod it and put tracks in the game like bikes, then maybe. Want to do a last round W6, I'm sweating your balls off on it. Well, I'm sure if you put the time and effort into it, you'll get out what you put into it. Nah, I'm winning chips in MTG Cam. Mark my words, mate. I will be the Ricky Carmichael or the James Stewart of MTG. Trust me. This is when mods should be a thing. Yeah, I don't think anyone really knows how the modding system's going to work yet. 180 on the wall. Let's not crash our games. Is everybody finished? It doesn't say the race is over, but I think... Oh no, we've got Fuzzy. Never mind. Now Fuzzy's finished. Right. Back to practice then. I'll give it like 2 or 3 more minutes in practice and then we'll whack into a race again. My camera looks better. I haven't touched anything on it. Not on OBS anyway. I don't know. You want to make more tracks so that gets easier. I'm also interested to see what bikes are going to be like when MTG comes out. All the people that go over, like people that run stuff, like MC Mods guys, like, I don't know. Oh, my bike. Yeah, I changed it, Cam. I did the thingy-majiggy. What's it called? I put it up. And I also did the all the way back and all the way up instead of all the way back and all the way down like it used to be. I took your advice and I changed it. I hadn't touched it in 5 years, so I thought, you know what? May as well. May as well try it. May as well see if it does anything. To be honest, doesn't really feel much different, but I don't know. Suppose it could have helped. I don't really know how to do this. Doesn't feel like groundbreaking or anything. But yeah, it has been changed. I can't actually remember what it is now. Put it to something. What did I put it to? I changed the pitch. I put it down to 35. And I went all the way up instead of all the way down. So yeah, that's what I changed. It's like yours? Yeah, it's probably something close to yours. Well, you said in between 31 and 35. So I thought the least difference I can make is putting it from 40 to 35. So I did 35. And then, like I said, I put it all the way up as well. Made it a little bit higher on the bike. E-road is coming into play though, which is nice. That's exactly why I bumped her up. Didn't look like your character's missing half the leg down. Callum height. Love to see Callum on a 450. That would be interesting. In real life, that'd be funny. The only picture I've seen of him is the one that you used to post, Cam. Of the one where he looks about 3 feet tall. Not like met him before or anything, so. But yeah. I've seen that picture a few times. He used to send a lot. Right, we've got no one sinking. I might throw into another race. Yeah, why not? No one else is sinking. And we'll see. Maybe we'll do another race around here. Someone did disconnect, but I think I might even do another one. We'll see. We might end up doing 3 races around here, maybe. See how I feel after this race. See where it's worth doing or not. But there's no Friday stream this week anymore because there's no Enduro anymore. So I don't know when the next stream will be. The latest it will be is what's it called? W6 on Sunday. Me and Jake commentating that again. Oh, however, I do have my family coming over from France, so they're staying here and they get here Sunday, like 5-6 p.m. ish. So I'll have to try and sneak away to commentate W6. But that's interesting. We're, what, 2 rounds deep into that now. And I think there's only about 3 points in, or is it 3 or... I'm not sure what the point lead is in 450. Boy still has the red plate, but Neon did last round. So he's 5th in points now, I think. I think Boy has like a 8 or 9 point lead or something now. But 250s, I think it's only split between like 2 points or 3 points. So it's still anyone's game. What on earth are these two doing? How are they so late to the start? Oh, where is he? I swear I saw a bike on the inside there. That's why I checked up. I'm sure someone was diving on the inside and he disappeared. Yeah, maybe there'll be another Lobby stream this week. I'm not too sure. Because I might see if I can get... What the hell? What the hell is that? Might see if I can get ahead of videos and stuff. So when my family do come over, I haven't got to sit in my room and record and stuff. Oh god, I got a battle Fuzzy on his South African thing. Don't want to get anywhere near him. I'm going to roll. He can double it. I'm rolling it. Oh no. Yeah, he's doubling it. Okay, we got away from him. God, that's pretty right there. He's gone down. I'll ride it down. Oh, I want to see if I can trim it from the inside. Stretch it. He rode his game pretty deep on this track now though, which is good. It's how I wanted it to be. Get a little bit of E-road practicing. Test the setup on E-road as well. it is made for the SBX test track, but I don't know, I kind of liked it. Kind of worked on these tracks. It's made better for the bumps and stuff, Special so. I think he made it for Cam and Tyler, because I think they were struggling to get us out for that track. But it feels alright on these tight tracks. Does the job. The old Zuki model. Oh, we are not making that. Not with that road, are we? I don't know whether to triple that or to tie tap it. I want to triple it, but I feel like it's so sketchy to get the drive to actually triple it. Oh my god. All over the place. We was getting kicked out a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Oh, rider. Oh my god. I had nowhere to go. I tried to go left as much as I could, but I was in the air, and it's quite hard to turn when you're in the air. It's quite hard to avoid someone. Oh, missed that right. Brilliant. How is he here? Literally just went past him. But actually, no, then again, his bike did fall into that road, and he wasn't actually in that road, was he? I'm just going to stick to the old little bouncer Rooski. Actually clear the finish up there. See if we can get an okay lap going. Try to shift late in these whoops because you really got to get the power coming out of the corner. Oh, Fredney. Not as big as a gap as what we had in the last race, but a win's a win, I suppose. Oh, I missed the triple. I missed the tyre tap. Could have actually been a somewhat decent time as well. Well, not an actual time, but I mean like a lap around the track in general. I wasn't know whether it's better to go on off or not. Do I go on off and then sort of double around the corner, or seems like a decent thing to do. Saw someone's bike go flying. Where'd they go? You could go in 6 seconds. What lines are you taking, mate? I don't want to hit it that quick. I don't want to hit it as quick. Oh, that felt like a decent lap. You might be able to just launch into that roller there. Oh, I am stuck in the rut. Let me out of it. Do people want to do one more around here? Or should we call it? Should we call it there? What do you guys want to do? One more around here, or should we leave it there? I will leave it down to you guys whether you want to do another one. I'll let you guys obviously finish the race first. So I just have 14 seconds of cuts there. And Rockwood has 15. Where are people getting this many cuts from? Like in Z-Road there. Nice bit of E-Road practice. It's nothing too deep. It's more just a bit bumpy, but some hear the ball ride every lap. Seems like some of you are finishing. Now what do you guys want to do then? One more, or should we call it there? Another 9 seconds. What lines is Blood taking? Oh my god. Further pop every section, but 250 can't triple anything. Yeah, I feel like maybe the E-Road might be a little bit too deep now. Did anyone join since we're in the race? I'll put it to practice for like 1 minute. Let people join and people start spectating, but we'll do one more round there. 250's a bit bums around it, yeah. E-Road probably makes it a bit harder as well. How far out is this going to go? Probably not very far out to be fourth of the map. Oh, we've got ready to join, okay. Once it gets to 44, we'll get a race going then. So if anyone joined halfway through that, then spectating, they can join. I'll just do a lap, and then we get the final race of the night going. LSPX WVPX, heck no. What the freak? It's all about what pros run the setups, guys. I'm joking. Is it... Can you quad in and then triple and then single out? You might be able to do it now the E-Road. Because the E-Road will make the track faster. Okay. Don't know if that's a non-E-Road line, but... WMDR. Anybody know what that is? Troy will call you an NPC. SPS good. See, George gets it. Talking about 20% off, my one-on-one coaching is actually 20% off right now. So if you want to get a session in the next month for 20% cheaper than what it normally is, sorry price if I've ruined your lap, then go ahead and book a session. Now up until A1. So if you want to find a bit of Anaheim prep, then you can, or if you just want a normal session, either way, it is cheaper than what it normally is. So if you want a nice little discount there, then make a ticket. Cheeky little plug. Who actually uses my coaching? Loads of people use the coaching. A lot of people that just want to improve at the game. For 100% custom model ad ranks. Yeah, loads of people that just want to improve. Loads of people that are new to the game, or even just people that are just trying to figure out if they're doing something wrong. Or a lot of people are like, oh, do I have just, I just want you to watch my riding and see if there's anything that I'm doing differently or wrong, and yeah. Told you got WK. And you'd actually be surprised about like a lot of the ages and stuff of people that actually book coaching. I have a lot of like older people, like, a lot of like, I don't even know, I don't want to call them old, but like, I don't know, I've coached like a 65-year-old once who was playing the game. Fancy playing MX bikes, booked a session with me to get his settings and everything sorted, and I think he was like 60 something. I respect it. Bro sitting there grinding bikes. It costs more than the actual game, even with 20% off. No, the game's $40 or something like that, isn't it? Or like $30 or something like that. It's an investment. Guess you buy the game. If you bought the game and you want to get good at it, then that's what people do. There's coaching services for everything. If you want to learn how to do bow and arrows, got coaches for that. If you want to learn how to trampoline, get coaches for that. There's coaches for anything. Anyone that... There's always people out there that can help you improve anything. £30. Yeah, it's 24 at the minute, so technically it's actually cheaper. To say. 100% off, yeah, me. Right, should we get the final race going then, shall we? Yeah. If you're good at something, why not help other people get good at it as well? No reason not to. If you're good enough to help other people, then help other people. It's nice to give back. I think he's probably AFK because I didn't actually see him right around. Whoops a boofed. Yeah, we love him. We love him all kicky. Right, final race of the night anyway then, boys. Final one. I like to give a little head start just to spice things up a little bit. Change things up a bit as well. Practice some passing, getting through some people, making some moves and stuff. Right, final restart, boys. I don't want to keep restarting it for everyone, but I think Fredney rolled off the track or something. I know he said his game was chalked, but we'll try again. But yeah, final restart. I don't want to restart it too many times. Thank you, Alison. This model is very, very goated. We love the old Suzuki. See, look, George gets it. George gets the vibe. Hey, George, there's a VJR models guy in the chat. Quick, spam it. Spam it. George gets the drill. He knows the rules, as the old Beaver would say. W models indeed, though. Got my watch. 25 minutes in. What's my heart rate? Is it heart rate? 153? I think that's heart rate, isn't it? I don't know, I actually have one of those watching in real life, so I've no idea how they work. It's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, I'll give people a little bit of a head start, I think. Seeing as I won both by 30 seconds, I'd like to practice some passing and stuff. I feel like it's quite a difficult track when it's so chalked. It's a little bit eroded. It's only a 4-lap race, so I don't really know what to give. I mean, actually, that's more. I've got a timer at the top now. Timer actually works. Okay, so Dookie Gibbo is whipping out his normal start technique where he cuts half the track to get to the finish line. Right, 20 seconds. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, see, George gets the drill. George knows the rules. Right, see if we can come back and win the race, shall we? Game's gone again, bruh. His game's cooked. Borowski is cooked. Oi. Track is low-key chalk though, but me like it. A little bit of practice for A1. A little bit of E-road practice. Practice making some moves, trying to get around some people. Oh my god, we hit a kicker. Holy cheese. Woo! We're alive. No, we're not. We're alive. No, yep, we're alive. We hit a gnarly kicker there. Oh, can't even follow the rut now. What place are we in? P5. Okay, not bad, not bad. How far back are we? Nowhere in a minute, but then again, is that off of Dookie that's cut half the track? Yeah, it's 33 seconds of cars. He has a minute lead, apparently. Right, so if Rockwood win, doesn't count. We literally all watched him cut to the finish jump. I mean, I might be able to get it to less than 33 seconds. No offense, Rockwood, but a minute lead, and I don't know, if you don't win this race with a minute lead, I'm kind of disappointed in you there, mate. I might be able to get it to less than 33 seconds, and then I can beat him on cuts. Do have the hard part trying to pass Fuzzy though on his South Africa thing. I was gonna say a whole shot though at the start when I was there. Just want to try and avoid cut. He's got 38 seconds of cuts now. Oh no! It says I'm 6 seconds down on George at the minute. He's going to that ribbon over there. 8 seconds down, okay. See if we can get George to slap on next lap. Halfway through the race. Can I get it down to 38 seconds behind Rockwood? Might still be able to beat him. Entries to the whoops is gone. Yeah, the whoops are pretty cooked. Am I going Fox Hills next year for GP? I don't know. I've not really planned that far ahead, to be honest. Possibly. Depends, really. It's going to be very interesting to see what that track's like at GP. Okay, yeah. I think Rocco's going to lose this because he's just got an extra 14 seconds to go. Bro's panicking out front. Oh, that's my bad. Across the road. Oh, that's a rather tight inside line there. Jesus, George. Bro took the inside of the inside. There's a hole there. Jesus. Bro closed that line off. Couldn't even get water in that gap. How do you get this HUD? This HUD is literally just on mods. It's just the new HUD on mods, basically. I think it's literally like the front page, like the featured thingy. Literally just download and install it like you do on like the normal Max HUD. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some dirt layers in the Suzuki. Me no like it clean. Me like it dirty. Like a good old dirty bike. Bro has a minute of cuts. That's outrageous. How has Bro racked up a minute of cuts in this track? What did I get it down to then? I got down to... So... What? Yeah, congratulations. I don't know what you expected. Bro gave himself a minute lead. Yeah, he was a lap ahead of everyone. Jesus Christ. Bro gave... Actually, yeah, that's the point because he got on the finish up and then back up the straight. So yeah, he actually gave himself a lap lead. Did you though? Bro gave himself a lap lead and he's celebrating the win. Hey, I suppose if he's happy with winning like that, then I suppose. To be fair, he still had... I mean, that's obviously his cuts included there, but I was only about 15 seconds off of him. So he gave himself a minute and a lap. A minute lead and a lap lead. And I was only really about 14 seconds behind. New tech for ARL. I mean, you can do it, but obviously if you're going to give yourself 61 seconds of cuts, I think they're just going to eject you. I don't think you're going to actually be able to finish the race. Bro wins a championship by giving himself a lap lead in every single round. New tech, new aerial tech. Give yourself a lap lead. Right, we'll leave it there for today then, boys. Thank you very much for stopping by. I don't actually know when the next stream's going to be. Because obviously, like I said, no Enduro Friday. So we'll either have a pub lobby again this week, or if not, next year will be Sunday night for round 3 of WSX Australia, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's carrying on again because there was a week break, but it should be back now. So yeah, I will most likely see you all Sunday at the latest. If not, I'll do another pub lobby, but it depends how far ahead I want to get of videos this week for my family coming over from France. So I'd like to spend some time with them. Don't want to be sat in my room, sitting and recording, editing all day. So yeah, I will see you all whenever I see you all next. And yeah, like I said, appreciate everyone stopping by, everyone that came in and raced and chatted for a bit. And yeah, I will see you all most likely Sunday, but we'll see. So yeah, see you guys in a bit.